Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great opportunity again from the KDR TV studios that we are bringing you a live broadcast. Partly, this particular broadcast was aired like 1 month ago, and we are basically trying to urge all Kenyans to come out and vote. So this is a compilation from the AZIMIO group. So the AZIMIO group had a few advice to their fellow Kenyans on how they're supposed to go and cast their votes. We are waiting for another recollection or a collection from the Kenya Kwanza so that we can also bring it forward for you guys to exactly see what the diaspora who are taking part for the first time in electing their president want Kenyans to hear. So we are going to start from the AZIMIO side, and they are going to tell us exactly what they really want Kenyans to do. And let me also put it very clear that this is not a KDR TV initiative. This is basically an initiative from the AZIMIO Global Diaspora, led by Mr. Tom Atonga from Botswana, and Bwana Bernard Kaviu from England, Rosemary Musumba from New York, then Mr. Ndole, Maurice Ndole from California, then we have Maj Raloff from Germany, and other leaders as far as Qatar, China, and all the other places where most Kenyans are staying, especially in the diaspora. So let's start to hear what's their message to Kenyans. Thank you very much, and may God bless you as you are continuing to listen and watch this particular broadcast.
Your Excellency, Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, Senior Counsel Honorable Martha Wangari Karua, ladies and gentlemen. The economy of Kenya is reaching a watershed moment. There is opportunities to further develop and enhance other sectors that will strengthen Kenya's economy and provide sustainable livelihood for our brothers and sisters. My name is Captain FEISAL SAAD. I undertook maritime studies and worked in the United Kingdom within the shipping industry for about 20 years. Following that, in the last 23 years, I've been working in the Middle East, in ports, and also in offshore oil and gas industries. I would like to briefly highlight opportunities in the blue economy that the incoming AZIMIO government should include in the development agenda. Kenya has very viable maritime infrastructure. In the Indian Ocean, we have Mombasa and the new Lamu port, and also in Lake Victoria, we have the Kisumu port. What we lack to take advantage of the blue economy is human capacity in terms of qualified and experienced seafarers at every level of maritime and logistics sectors. Reflecting on the experience of the Philippines, who took very bold steps to ensure a steady stream of quality seafarers that now work in global shipping. The result is that shipping has provided alternative job opportunities for its nationals, as well as being a significant contributor to the country's foreign exchange. I therefore humbly appeal to the AZIMIO leadership to evaluate setting up marine teaching institutions that will make Kenya a truly maritime nation. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for allowing me this opportunity to submit my sentiments. AZIMIO, inawezekana. May God bless Kenya.
Hello everyone. I am SERONEI CHELULEI, a professor of food biotechnology from Nandi County. I live in Germany with my family. We have been for 15 years. First as an associate professor at the Technical University of Munich, and another 8 years spent in the private sector. I am now a proud business owner. I'm going to talk to you about Baba na Kazi, the vision for Baba na Martha on job creation. Baba na Martha believe in science and technology and the power of enterprise in growing the economy. Government is a poor employer. The private sector is a great employer. A lot of our youth are languishing because there are no jobs after graduation. So many of us who live abroad support up to 20 people in our families back home. That is simply unsustainable. Baba intends to convert the brilliant ideas that the youth have into business by creating an enabling environment through business startups, which means Baba na Martha shall provide capital to enable our youth convert their brilliant ideas into businesses. Government departments like labor and economic development shall have a role of helping to nurture and mentor the young business entrepreneurs by holding their hands while government provides capital. Business angels shall be encouraged to provide their money, invest in these visions, while guaranteeing sound business management. We have to combat job unemployment as a nation creatively. And one such way is through the effective and proven path of startups.
Habari zenu, mimi naitwa LYDIA GATWIRI from Meru, Kenya, but I live in the UK. I have lived in this country for over 10 years. Leo niko hapa kuongea juu ya agriculture, kilimo in Baba na Martha's government. Here in the UK, farming is taken very seriously, and I am sure Baba na Martha's government are committed to working with us to ensure that agriculture has been used to help Kenyans to the maximum. If you look at me here now, there are wheat in the farm here. Across that side is agricultural production centers and factories. You know, this is a country which has really used agriculture. Yet in Kenya, agriculture is the main production and export, and we don't really maximize. Therefore, Baba na Martha are committed to bringing services and support services to the community to ensure that agriculture production is maximized. They'll bring support in the community where farmers can reach support, such as soil testing, such as breeding, such as loans, such as grants, such as, subsidies on fertilizers. They are also committed to ensuring that laws around import and exportations are implemented, are in place. We do not want to export sugar or to import sugar when we are really having sugar canes rotting in the farm. Baba na Martha's government are also committed to ensuring that modern technology, such as soil testing, again, and also weather forecast, smart farming is used to help our farmers to reach their maximum potential. Baba na Martha's government are also committed to ensure that agricultural products are actually manufactured in the country, and they'll benefit Kenyans through jobs and economic growth. Thank you very much. We are ready in the diaspora to work with Baba na Martha's government to ensure that Kenya benefit. Inawezekana. Asanteni sana.
Hi, I'm Bella AKINYI, coordinator for Diaspora 2017 Presidential Secretariat and immediate former aspirant for Governor Siaya County, ODM. I want to thank our next president, Raila Amolo Odinga, who is going to be the 5th president for choosing a woman, Martha Karua, because it demonstrates he really does believe in women. I also want to thank him in the 10-point manifesto for including women issues, important women issues. For example, in number 4, uchumi kwa kina mama and fukuza njaa. As a woman and diaspora, we have contributed towards this economy, not just by remittances. For example, we are in aquaculture, producing fish, the largest in Siaya County. We are talking about feeding the nation, and we are glad that we've been included in this agenda. As we grow our fish and our agricultural products, that is also part of the uchumi, and that is also part of what we are looking forward to be given more resources so that we can grow our businesses to the next level. I am glad that we've been recognized beyond being sisters, beyond being mothers, beyond being daughters, that we have a lot to contribute as women. And I'm glad that the 5th president has emulated to our leaders that us women can play a very important role. We will continue to get out the votes as diaspora. We will call back home. We will continue to go door to door as we are doing at the moment. We will continue to feed where we can, hoping that in the next leadership, as we approach the new leadership, we will actually achieve our dreams and goals. Thank you and congratulations, Raila Amolo Odinga, for believing in diaspora, for believing in women. Thank you.
My name is Edwin BOGONKO. I'm a practicing physician here in the United States. I'd like to provide a brief commentary on the AZIMIO La Umoja Plan for Health for All in Kenya. They have made a commitment to universal quality healthcare for all in what is described as Baba Care. Looking at some of the elements of this plan, AZIMIO La Umoja looks to provide some workforce development, including empowering community health workers so we can achieve some level of healthcare at the last mile. They seek to promote local capacity building by ensuring that we have additional manufacturing capacity, especially around the commodities we use for everyday care in the hospitals and clinics, essential drugs manufacturing, and to lessen the burden of very complicated supply chains that come from Asia and other places that delay the level of care that we provide our citizens. Also, a commitment towards preventive and promotive healthcare, creating value through affordable care, including free primary care, and trying to make sure that healthcare delivery points are close to the people. They are committing to increasing and growing the healthcare infrastructure, focusing on preventive and promotive healthcare, and growing the infrastructure to support this, creating value through affordable care, including free primary care, and making sure healthcare delivery points are close to the people. They are also proposing extending coverage to retired civil servants so that they can continue to receive free care at the government cost when they have retired from service. Focus on social determinants of health. There is also a focus on food and nutrition safety, provision of safe water, and affordable housing. Too many people are faced with catastrophic payments when they fall ill. In fact, 97 million of them every year on the African continent, out of which 15 million are pushed into extreme poverty. Why? Because of unaffordable out-of-pocket costs. What do they trade off? They sell their prized cow, denying their family access to milk. They sell their land, taking away from the legacy of their ancestral land, and sometimes they sell food. What does this mean? It means selling the prized cow, denying the family access to simple protein via milk. They have to sell land, nothing to pass on to the younger generation. And sometimes a hard-hand harvest has to be let go so that they can pay for healthcare for their loved ones. Financing healthcare as we know it is a crucial piece of how we achieve universal healthcare. I am proposing that we consider making private wings within our government hospitals the bedrock of how we subsidize financing of healthcare. Our doctors can make additional contributions to the care of patients if they can also be allowed to care for private paying patients at a subsidized rate. It's about harnessing the role and power of the diaspora. For example, the diaspora remittance to the country of Kenya from the United States is close to $3.5 billion a year. And if you add other countries, we're heading by 2025 to close to $5 billion a year. A very large percentage of that is to pay for healthcare. We should allow for development of more digital products so that those who are investing in the care of their loved ones can participate in their care in a transparent manner so that they don't pay for care that's not delivered. Can we create access via digital products, via a solid policy on digital health, including telemedicine, so that they can participate in the care of their loved ones by making sure they get the right care from the right people at the right time? In conclusion, Kenya needs a healthy workforce to achieve the ambitious goal of double-digit economic growth as laid out in the AZIMIO La Umoja manifesto. We have to rationalize the cost of healthcare with adequate financing, as well as making sure that our citizens can afford care so that we can drive the country towards universal healthcare.
Your Excellency, Right Honorable Prime Minister and the 5th President in waiting, Brother Raila Amolo Odinga, Your Excellency, Deputy President and Principal Assistant to the 5th President, Senior Counsel, Madam Martha Wangari Karua, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Brother Omar Farah, popularly known as MUTUMISHI, the AZIMIO mobilization team leader for the Middle East. I have been working in the Middle East for more than 17 years in the financial sector as a lead auditor in information security management systems in the Ministry of Finance. I will wish to bring forth Diaspora Investment Protection Agenda and suggest that we, as we go ahead and win this election, because we will win. AZIMIO establishes a diaspora bank that will be able to champion investment for all people working and living abroad, which will help the country develop substantially. The remittances and investment funds that are coming from abroad are colossal, and they have helped the country stay afloat during Corona. We believe with the establishment of a diaspora bank, the diaspora can be a pillar of the economy of Kenya. AZIMIO inawezekana. May God bless AZIMIO. May God bless Kenya. Thank you.
Fellow Kenyans, my name is Dennis PADEC. I live in China currently. I come from county number 046. NYAMIRA County. One of the reasons why I support AZIMIO La Umoja One Kenya Coalition is because of what they have pledged to do in the agricultural sector. I was reading the manifesto, and part 2.2.1.1 of that manifesto highlights and talks about agriculture. The AZIMIO La Umoja One Kenya Coalition government is going to support innovative ways to improve the Kenyan agricultural scene so that the farmers, our Kenyan farmers, are in a position to compete with the rest of the world. The AZIMIO La Umoja One Kenya Coalition have pledged to improve infrastructure, to help in advancing credit affordable credit to farmers. They have pledged to invest in research, training, and extension services. Integration of ICT, value addition in agriculture. This, once implemented, is going to place Kenya in the world maps. We want Kenya that is food secure. We want Kenya whereby farmers are able to earn and enjoy what they do. Kenyan farmers have been exploited by middlemen, but the AZIMIO la Umoja One Kenya coalition government is going to ensure that that is not going to happen. We only trust none other than Baba Raila Amolo Odinga to deliver this to the Kenyan population. Kenya will be food secure, and Kenya is going to feed other nations. You have our support. You have the Kenyan goodwill. Go forth and transform our beloved country.
Hello everybody, my name is Charles Nyanya and I represent Asia. Right now, I'm standing in front of Bank of China, which people from Asia, name it Kazakhstan, Tajikistan, Mongolia and China, remit their money through Bank of China. Now, here are the problems that we go through. One of the problems is that we are limited to remit money every day. So, for instance, if you have a problem back at home, your child is hospitalized, your family kin is hospitalized, they need fees urgently, we cannot do it immediately because the money that foreigners are supposed to remit is $500 per day. So that has been an obstacle to anybody who wants to do an investment. You cannot send money in lump sum as an investor who wants to invest back home. So China has really made some standard gauge for foreigners. And here's where I'm coming back to talk about Baba's diaspora investment commitment. How can we solve this problem? One of the problems that can be solved is to talk with the parties involved in this situation. And Baba has committed himself to help those in diaspora setting up a diaspora bank, which would be a very valid point to start off, where we can have our bank no limit towards this once the member country has negotiated with the host country about their citizens. That's very vital for me and for the people all across China. We are looking forward for this. I really appreciate that Baba is taking this as a front measure of even having a cabinet standing for diaspora. Our embassies, which has been always in part to liaise with any Kenyan for any foreign activity, has let us down many times because they do have a red tape, even sometimes when you need to get something simple as a renewal of passport, changing your registration for purpose of getting visas for your children, visas for your parents. It's been hell. Diaspora cabinet will be a very good solution for this. I support Baba and I want to see this to be part of the ongoing agenda that he has put in his manifesto. Thank you very much. Baba the Fifth, God bless you.
I am Matthew Edum ETABO, a Kenyan living in Germany. Your Excellency, the fifth President of the Republic of Kenya, the principal freedom fighter of the Republic of Kenya, and the charismatic leader of our Kenyan people. Your Excellency, Indeed, the Inua Jamii 6K per household program that you endeavor to implement as soon as you clinch the presidency in the 2022 August polls, for sure points at your dream economic liberation of Kenya, an issue that occupies a significant proportion of your heart. Your Excellency, the Inua Jamii as a source of income shall for sure elevate Kenyans from classical poverty and associated chains of imprisonment, which has for so long been the enemy of our people. Your Excellency, by so doing, cumulative Inua Jamii income pumped to each Kenyan household shall constitute the starter capital for numerous micro businesses across the nation, whereby each Kenyan household economy and food security shall be guaranteed. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Ladies and gentlemen of diaspora, wherever you are in the world, in the 6 continents of the world, warm greetings wherever you are. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We are in the diaspora to make sure that our country becomes stable under the good leadership of none other than President Raila Amolo Odinga, the 5th incoming President of the Republic of Kenya. We are